Hello, viewers. It's the Activator Game Show once again, where love activated stays activated. And it's your not so favorite host, Don Karlotti, Mr. Activator, Initiator, Investor, Common Denominator. You know, the Activator Game Show is not just about matchmaking people. We are also very vested in making sure that such matchmaking are sustainable. And that is why today we have a very, very important discussion. With me in the studio, we have some guests right here, and we're going to be talking on the topic, the OMUGWO topic. This is something that causes friction in homes. When a woman gives birth, who should come? Is it the mother of the woman? Is it the mother of the man? And because our audience have sent in a question about who should come in or who should not come, we're going to deliberate on this topic today so that we can sustain relationship. Love activated must stay activated. Welcome to this interesting segment, and I hope you enjoy it. My guests are in the studio right now. Thank you very much for coming here. Can we meet you, please? Good morning to you, ma'am.
My name is Francis Mercy. I'm a cook and fashion designer.
Thank you very much. And our second guest, sir.
Thank you so much for having me. My name is O.C. Daiwo, and I'm a relationship therapist and a social commentator.
Thank you very much. You're welcome to the Activator Game Show, where love activated stays activated. And this is one of the ways we try to make love stay activated by discussing issues like this. So, I want to bring up the topic of the discussion for today. We got an SMS from one of our commenters. So, the issue we're about to discuss today is about the issue of OMUGWO. The OMUGWO is like when a woman gives birth in a marriage, who comes to take care of the woman and the baby? In some cultures, it is mandatory that the mother of the girl comes around to do all the things that the girl will need while she's trying to recuperate from giving birth to that child. Why? In some cultures, it doesn't really matter. You know, it could be the mother, they don't really, give a hoot who comes. They are just happy and all that. Now, the concern of our reader is that he had a problem. And when he had a child, normally he wanted his mother to be around. But to his own surprise, when he said, "Oh, my mom is going to come around," the wife objected. Like it caused a real heated argument. The wife said, "No, it's not possible. It's her mother that must come." And even when the mother comes, there are going to be some things that have to be given to the mother when she's going back and all that. It caused a whole lot of friction. He said he never understood that was how it worked. And it was painful for him because his mother, he is like the first son. So his mother was happy to come and see the first grandchild. So he had to bring out the question that who do you think should, or how should this be handled by the man or even the woman in such a situation? So I would want to get your opinion. Let's be fair. Let's start with the lady here. Let's say ladies first. What would be your take on this issue?
So for me, I think the lady's mom should come. In fact, the lady's mom should come for that Omugo because they've been planning for years. When my daughter gets married, mommy, when I get married, you come for my baby Omugo. So I don't expect the man's mom to come in for Omugo. She can come and visit to see her grandchild. But for that Omugo purpose, for that main reason, for that Omugo, it should be my mom. Like it should be from the woman's side. That joy, I can't even rub it off her face. Like it should be. I'm not saying that the guy's mom can't come, but that Omugo, let's leave that title.
Okay, but you said now that they've been planning for
We've been planning
years.
on it. Do you know how long we might have been planning that? Okay, when I give
So
birth,
the guy now, he and his mom, they were not
it won't be
planning.
like the woman thing. You will not understand.
Really?
You won't understand. It won't be like when you and your mom sit down, you calculate how you do your wedding, everything how it goes, and then you plan your OMUGWO along with it. You know those goodies that goes along with it.
But what about somebody who is, some boys are very close to their mother, right? And they want their mother to
That's why I said
witness.
the mom can come and visit the baby and come. But the OMUGWO, leave it for my mom.
So what if it's not in their place, like from where the guy comes from, anybody can come. When the woman has said, "Oh, it's my mother that must come."
In their place.
Yeah.
You should also understand that in my own place too, it is my mom that will come.
So in the house that you are in right now, you are in your husband's house. Let's put it that way, right?
Okay.
Whose culture is being followed? Is it the lady's culture? Because now you are answering his name, you have gone to his people, they've paid the bride price, right? Now you belong to them. It's what they do, it's what is tenable in their place that you do. So why are you not bringing in my place? It is my own, it's my mother that will come. Where is your place now? Is it your father's place or your husband's place?
My place now is my husband's place. But I used to have a place in my father's house, right?
Which you are no longer
Which
there
I'm no
again.
longer there. But there is a tradition, right?
Okay.
Which I shouldn't rub it off my mother's face. I shouldn't take that privilege from her. I mean, it's the joy of every mother now to go for Mugo. So it's my turn. So it shouldn't be different. So she has to come for Mugo.
Okay. Okay. Nice.
And my
That's
mother-in-law can come and check on the newborn baby. I'm not saying she should not come.
can only just come and check.
I can come and look at the baby, come have fun, no problem. But you see that Omugo, that's Omugo rights. Leave it for my mom.
Okay, we'll come back to more of that. Let's hear from you, Mr. Ose, from what we've been talking so far. I mean,
Yeah, well, I've been listening keenly to her opinion and her comments and the conversation. It's been, well, it's okay for the mother of the woman who just gave birth to come and do, OMUGWO, to come and take care of the child and the woman. But then, from the relationship angle of it, you discover that in homes today, these little things, bring about, issues.
yeah, discrepancies.
And sometimes it causes a lot of havoc,
Chaos.
chaos, crisis in marriages, relationships. And that is why it is important for you to recognize the fact that when we talk about mutual understanding, plays a very big role in the marriage or in the relationship. So that's why it is good for the husband and the wife to come to an agreement, because some of these things are external influences
Yes.
that comes in or creeps into your marriage, into your home, which when you give it, chance, it will destroy your marriage before you know it. So, even though personally I will support the man's mother to come in, because the man is the head of the home. So if the mother is alive, why would you deny my own mother from come to take care of her grandchild?
Grandchild.
I mean, it's just normal for my mother to come and take care of my child. That's her grandchild. So it's absurd for you to say, oh, the right belongs to the mother
Of the lady
of the
alone.
lady. Where is it written in the law? Yeah, some cultures they say, okay, that's the culture. But then,
Your culture is it's not like that.
yeah, so because these are stuff that bring crisis. So it is good to see to it that these are avoided. So if the husband says, my mother should be the one to come and take care of our grandchild, please agree, oh, agree and settle so that there will be peace.
Okay.
Peace is most important.
Okay.
Peace.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Elsie. But if we come to look at it, you see, these people, they both love their parents.
Yeah.
A man's best love is his what? His mother. Are you getting me? So, can there be a kind of consensus? I mean, when this bundle of joy comes in, it's only natural that you want your first love to be there. And because of some culture, you say, no, your mother cannot be there. So, is there no way that the two of them can coexist? Does that not breed family unity?
That is why I said his mom can come and visit and go. Why my mom does the OMUGWO?
That's a bigger
I'm
chaos.
being fair here now. I said she can come visit. I didn't say she cannot come, or she can come visit and go. But the main OMUGWO reserve it for the rightful owner.
Okay, what is even the OMUGWO? First of all, let's what is the OMUGWO?
Is the baby
what does it entail?
the presence of the
Does
newborn
it
baby.
does it entail some rituals?
The enjoyment that comes with it, which I said his mom can still come and visit and take part of it.
You just said she's visit, she's not in that OMUGWO side.
But she cannot stay for that long now.
Okay, so the OMUGWO has a time duration.
She can't stay for
Why can't you stay?
Why would she
Okay,
stay
what
that
is the
long?
time duration of the OMUGWO? What is the time duration?
Some people might want 3 months, 6 months, a year. It depends.
Okay.
But let my mom do it. She will understand me better.
We create
We are more
unnecessary chaos
comfortable.
sometimes.
Like
a lot
I'm
of
more
times.
comfortable with her doing it.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
Like I told you that I've been planning it for long. I do want.
That's the same thing I'm telling you. So has your husband not be planning his
There's no
own?
way my husband and his mom will be planning on OMUGWO.
But some men are close to their mom like that.
There's
They
no
want
way
them
they
to
plan on
witness
OMUGWO.
everything they are doing, their victories.
There's no way they will plan on
Yeah.
But in this very note we're talking about now, let's be clear.
Okay.
The man's culture does not say it must be the woman from the mother that comes. The man's culture says anybody can come. Just come and show love to the baby. Shouldn't giving birth to a baby be about the baby? Why is it about?
Anybody, then my mom is here.
But you have become a daughter-in-law.
But the man's culture says anybody, so is my mom.
But you and him have to have that discussion, right?
But he will still understand that it's my mom that will.
But what if he says he wants his mom to be a part
Of course, his
of
mom
it?
will visit and go, but my mom will do the OMUGWO.
So his mom cannot stay. Your mom can stay.
Of course, for the OMUGWO.
Is that not being selfish?
No, we all understand. We all agree. The wife's mother.
You are still talking from
Close
the
to her.
you are still talking from
Close
the
to her,
aspect
her
of
best friend,
your
her
culture.
confidence, someone she's comfortable with.
So you don't want to be comfortable with your
No, of
mother-in-law.
Of course, I'm comfortable. That's why she can.
You are
visit.
planning to.
Of course, I'm comfortable. That's why she can visit the baby.
Okay.
But the OMUGWO.
Ah.
Let's leave it for my
Okay. Let me hear you, Mr. Elsie.
For respect for your husband
Of course.
and for the husband's family.
family here.
So if your husband and your husband's family says, oh, the mother of the man is coming to take care of the baby,
When they know my own mom is alive.
she's alive, she can also come and visit
No.
and go.
Yes.
She will do the OMUGWO.
Why can't she come and visit your mother? Why she come and visit?
No, his mom will come for visit. Why mine will
So
do
why
the
would
OMUGWO?
Why can't they change it?
Wife insist?
That is my choice.
No,
That's how we do it in my place.
No,
I just said you see we are going back to the same thing. That's how we do it in your. Where is your place? Where is your place? Where is your place now?
My place is now my husband's place.
Oh, so how do they do it in your husband's place?
How do they do it? Anybody can come in for visit, and that brings my mother in.
And that can also bring his mother in.
Yeah, for visits. So his mom coming in, my mom coming in. It might be good, it might not be good. But at the same time, his mom is coming for visits. Mine is coming for OMUGWO.
Why can't the two coexist together?
Of course they can.
you're
But
talking about being
his mom is coming for visits. Mine is coming for OMUGWO.
Talking about coexistence.
The staying is not that long. One is longer than one.
Hold on. Let me talking about coexistence. It can bring about a bigger chaos, crisis in the home when the two
Don't agree.
mothers come into the same under the same roof.
So do they hate themselves? I mean,
It's not about
They don't
hatred.
really have to disagree.
No, it's not about hatred. It's not about disagreement. It's about the influence that this one wants to wield on the family or on the home or the woman. The woman, from the woman's side, she wants to dominate. From the man's side, the mother also wants to have influence. She wants to take some certain
Of
decisions.
course, she can dominate. I mean, it's the woman that owns the house.
so how do we take that dominance away so that they can all live in peace? I mean, this one is not shouting who will come, who will come. They did not get married to become one family.
That is why the woman has to submit to the decision of the husband. When the husband says, "This is what I want," she should agree to
Submitting, not in things like OMUGWO.
it.
So does
Everything.
submitting has this category of things that you have to submit to?
Oh, it has categories.
Not in things like OMUGWO. You
Oh
don't
my
expect his own mom to come press that. You know that hot water massage. You get what I'm saying?
So
The
prepare that
man's
thing,
man's
to
mother can
understand-
do it as well.
Yes, she can do it, but my mom will do it better.
so you don't trust where you are going into?
I trust her. to a
You
point.
don't want to love her to that extent?
Of course, I would love her to an extent.
What do you know what a
But my
daughter-in-law
mom-
means?
my-
It means you are now her daughter. When they did the
But
marriage, they
see,
put you in her hands.
Let's not try
She's
to-
now your mother.
Anyhow we want to paint it. Your mom is your mom. Your mom is your mom.
Another mom is
Another woman can never be your mom. Let's just be real. Your mom will understand your body, understand how you feel, understand your mood, understand everything about you.
But can't your new mother-in-law
Your
understand
mom
that as
will
well?
understand your new hormones, your postpartum, whatever. Your mom will understand. Your mother-in-law might not want to understand that part. You get me? So it's best your mom comes in for that OMUGWO.
Well, it's been a very heated conversation. I mean, it's getting interesting. Let's calm the nerves down. Let's calm the nerves down. We're going on a little break right now, and we'll be right back to discuss this OMUGWO issue. Oh my God, it's still the Activator Game Show. We love Activated. Stays activated. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Thank you. All right, welcome back from the short break. We are still on the Activator Game Show. We love Activator Stays Activated. And for our viewers, we are still discussing this OMUGWO issue. Who should come and who should not come. So let's go back to our guest again. You were saying something, my dear, on why you need your mother in there, because maybe she understands your body and all that. Can you throw more light on that?
Okay, so what I'm saying is this. Your menstrual cycle, everything about you, your mom understands. Like you guys must, in fact, you two might be calculating it together. And she will understand that when you give birth, there's a way she needs to take care of you for your body to balance and heal up easily. You don't expect me to start that process afresh with my mother-in-law. And again, some women go into depression after giving birth. You don't expect a new person to adapt to my system. But if my mom sees me in that stage, she would understand this is not my child, this is not my daughter, this is not whom I've nurtured her to be. Something is wrong. Which some mother-in-law will not even be that patient to know what is going on with that person presently. And they'll be like, you're being lazy, you're being this, you're being that. So it's best the woman's mother takes care of her during OMUGWO. The mother-in-law can visit.
But what if you have a...
But let my mom come.
But what if the man's mother is also like your mother? She has also raised girls. She also knows how to take care of women. She's also okay. The women different. They are different.
Yeah, our body differs.
Okay.
My body is used to my mom taking care of it. Yes. So let me say my body and my mom's body, they connect. So you don't expect me starting a new word with my mother-in-law. So let my mom take care of me. She understands my body better.
But don't you think that time, if the
After
mother-in-law
giving
comes,
birth,
hold
a
on.
lot of changes come.
Okay, hold on. Don't you think that is a good time for you to even bond with your mother-in-law?
It's not
Because she's going to be your new mother.
It's not even the best time
What,
to
how,
bond
be, how
because-
best can
because
she learn your body
changes.
if she does not have the opportunity
Your body
to take care of your body
changes.
when you're in that kind of
Like,
situation?
there's nothing you can tell me about this. Your body changes, and it's only your mother that can understand you perfectly at that point. Anyone want to paint it, let's paint it. But it's only your mom that will understand you better at that point.
So there's nothing your husband's
There's
mom
nothing
can do.
my mother-in-law can do.
She cannot do all the things she do for a
She can do
girl.
whatever she wants to do, fine. But for me, taking care of me personally, is my mom that will understand me better.
So you feel it's only your mom that could understand you?
Yes.
Okay, please, I'd like to comment with this.
Okay.
Now, you are insisting that your mom must be the one, she must be the one, she must be the one to come and take care, to come and, you know.
Just come.
Now, this is the question. What if she's not even around again? She's late, or maybe she's abroad, or you are the ones abroad, and she is here in the country, and there's no possibility actually for her to come over and all of that. Let us take the one of being late. Let's say she passed on and she's not available to do that.
That's when my sister's coming.
No,
They stay as mother. Because all of us grew up together. We understand ourselves.
And if you're an only child?
The same thing.
You are the only child, or your sisters
Then,
are not
being
available.
an only child, I would have gotten an aunt that I'm very close to.
So you are
That
saying,
understands
so what
me
you are saying now
from
is that
growing
Nothing
up.
can come from your husband's side.
That is why I'm letting you know that I didn't just grow
up.
up alone. I grew up with female aunties, right?
There's what we
Who
call
nurtured me, right?
adaptation.
So
You
at
must
that
learn to
point,
adapt
I've
to your
adapted
husband's
to
house.
them from childhood.
You must learn to
So
adapt.
they will come
because when you
So during
all
that
this-
OMUGWO, my mother-in-law comes in for a visit, and she goes, "While they take over the OMUGWO."
Those people who are
my
not your
relatives,
parents,
who are not my parents,
who are relatives.
because they
Now you
nurture
choose who is
me.
a relative,
I
who
grew
is
up
a
with
relative
them.
more
I
than your
grew up
own,
with them.
the
They
mother of your
understand my
husband.
system
because
more.
all this kind of things.
Don't you think it's going to cause a strain between you and your husband?
No, he should understand.
These issues you are
He
raising.
should.
These points you are raising. These are factors that needs to.
When men
He
begin
should,
to
since
dissociate themselves.
Since his own culture says anybody can come for visit.
And what if he has said, "I want my mother"? Okay, now let's do it this way. He has said, "Fine, your mom is not around, or she's traveled, or okay. Now my mom is available. We're in the same city. I want my mom to come and do this." All these people you mentioned now, your sister, and they are far away. Let's say you guys are in London. His mother is in London with you, right? And your family is back here in Nigeria. And at that time, you cannot afford for anybody to come. Will you say, "Oh, because it has to be my mother that must come, that understands my body, that knows my postpartum and all the old things"?
Oga,
So
they go come.
the mother cannot come.
May you find money, bring them come. Are they forbidden to be in London?
No, it's not forbidden, but
What if your husband took you from here to London and your family has not come over?
You have to bring somebody.
But you're not being
These are the
realistic.
Must it be
what I'm
people
trying
that
to
will be
say
in London?
now, as a
You're not being
relationship
realistic.
therapist,
Yeah.
these are matters that brew chaos. These are factors that bring about division in a marriage. When you are insisting, the woman is insisting that this must
Who
happen.
insists?
And you know that, no, because the way we put it now, my dear,
Like,
see,
it's not a traditional
When a
thing
norm is
that
against
when
the
a
wish
woman gives
of
birth,
the
her
head of
mom-
the
who made it the norm? Is it the norm in your
that's
place
how we
or
came
your
to
husband's
live in
place?
this world, so it will continue
No,
like that.
your husband has just told you that is not his norm. You
But
are
my
having
side
your
is a
norm.
norm.
So whose norm are you following?
Mine.
Your norm or your husband's norm?
Mine. Because I just gave birth.
That means
Because I'm not
that
ready
means
to
you are
joke
not
with
ready.
my
You are not
body.
yet. You are not ready
Because
to
I'm
be a
not
wife
ready
yet.
to joke with my body, so I'm
Because
following my own
whose
norm. Then
headship
when
are
we
you
done,
under? Whose
he can
authority
go
are
back
you
to his
under?
own. I'm under his authority.
So
Under
why
his-
do you choose to be in
But
one
during
norm
OMUGWO-
and leave his norm?
During OMUGWO, please, let's follow the due process.
Who put it as a law that is the process?
That's how we met it, and that is how it will continue to be.
All right, viewers, it's still the Activator Game Show where love activated stays activated. To keep love activated, You are seeing the heated argument just on who will come or who will not come. Anyways, we want to go on a short break and we'll be right back. The heat is still on. Keep watching. All right, viewers, we're right back. It's still the Activator Game Show. We love activated, stays activated, and we are still on this topic, the OMUGWO topic. It's very hot. I mean, who will come and who will not come. And I mean, we've had our guests here giving their 1 or 2 cents, and whew, girl, you've blown us some hits. So let me come to you now. Let's agree now, fine, that you've won. Yes, the mother comes. Now, the other question is, this OMUGWO, there is a transactional nature of it.
That's the beauty.
Eh?
That's the beauty.
My God. I mean, a point where they have to bring a whole list, like you are going to pay bride price, that this is what you are going to carry. You must give. Okay, what if your husband does not have that at the moment? You barely made the hospital bills. You are barely struggling with this baby to even get baby, and baby food is so expensive. You know, like the Pampers and all that. And you
I
are.
can't barely, because she stayed like 6 months, 1 year.
That's what I'm saying. Even if she say, I mean, then you are now expecting this man to bring a
There's
whole
no way
list,
we will not
some
prepare.
kind of
There's
fish,
no way my husband will not
some
prepare
kind of
for OMUGWO before the baby comes.
See, some unforeseen occurrences could happen. What if at that point in time something happened and there was and funds was cut short?
Yeah.
What will you do at that point in time? Are you still going to follow that list that you must buy this okporoko fish? You must buy this. You must buy this sewing.
But we can reduce the things on that list.
Okay, so you are in support of the list.
Of course.
Is it a business?
I
So should
Before Uncle, why would I not support it?
I see why.
wait, but should a mother not come and do those things
course, she's doing it
willingly?
willingly.
And must she
When she's
must it
going,
be
it's just to show
transactional?
appreciation.
So why should there be a tag? If I want to show appreciation, I want you to come in now, Mr. Osi. If you want to show appreciation,
it's appreciation.
could it not be from your heart? Must you put it in line as like a levy?
Like you just mentioned, I see why most families, the woman's side support insisting that they must be the one to come and represent for OMUGWO because of this transactional
nature.
Not transaction.
It is.
It is appreciation.
Okay, transaction, appreciation.
Appreciation.
Well,
Because you don't expect that to go back
families,
empty-handed.
some
It's
women
not possible.
family, the
It's
father will
appreciation.
come with the woman. Yes, because of this package that they will receive.
The father comes also
Yes.
to make sure that he is a part of
Yes,
the
he will be a
transaction or
yes,
the.
like
Appreciation.
That means they are sidelining him, so he doesn't want to be sidelined.
yes. So he comes with the woman. They are together in the business. Make sure everything is done accordingly and appropriately.
And my
By the
father
time they are
can
going
come
for-
also.
Can you imagine? So
He can come if he wants.
of course he can come, but
Does he understand your body too?
He does. He's my father. He does. I grew up with him. He does.
oh, I see.
Okay. I mean, this is this
course, my
this
dad
is
can
this,
come
this is a very, very interesting topic.
My dad
And
can-
okay, right now, listen. What should be the solution? Because you've made the point for your mom coming. Understand? And let's also know that this your husband too. You say you love him, right? You don't think he deserves his own happiness to see his own mother witness his joy.
Exactly why she came to visit.
So why can't the two of what would be the solution? I'm thinking of solutions here because this as simple as this thing has wrecked homes because what it causes discord. Now you have forced what you've just done, like you have done to me now or to him or anybody. You forced it on us, and we say okay. Then what begins to happen? Resentment begins to brew. It's only your mother that will come. It's only your this. You see, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 1 year, that resentment is growing. Automatically, what you see in the next 4 years is a broken home. And this is what the Activator Game Show is trying to say. How do we find solutions? How do we nip it in the bud so that you don't make your husband keep resenting you and smiling in your face?
Get a broken home. Only if I married a child. Because if he's matured enough, he will understand that he's my mom. that should come for
So
it.
it has to be your way or the highway.
It has to be the way of my mom coming in for Omugwo.
That's you say your mom is your husband.
My mom is my best friend. She understands me more. I don't even think this should bring an issue because his mom doesn't understand my body.
But you are supposed to make the mom understand your
But
body.
without short notice,
How will you bond with your
the
mother-in-law?
notice is too short.
Okay, don't you
How
think the
about people
solution?
that get married and after some months they're giving birth? The notice is very short.
Don't the mother-in-law also knows that yes, they've given birth at that time and she can come in?
She might not want to understand my body. But
Why would she not
I have
want?
someone I don't have to
I want
tell
to
this
ask
is
this
how I am
question.
feeling.
I want to
I
ask
have
this
someone I
question.
don't have to tell this is
Don't
what
you
my mood
think-
is saying. Who will just
Okay.
look at me and say, okay, this is the mood you are, this is what you need, this is what
Okay.
can calm you down.
Okay, I want to ask you, don't you think that act of first of all saying I don't even want this woman, don't you think it strains your
I
relationship
never
with
said I don't
with the
want her.
family?
I said she can come visit.
So can't she learn about you? But don't you want to
Of
be
course she will.
close?
Of course she can learn.
Because you're going to do this
But
maybe
she's gonna
first
learn
child.
from my mom then.
Okay, what about the second child? You still say your mom.
By God's grace.
Third child, your mom. So that means you are not allowing your mother-in-law to even learn
she
and
can
say,
visit.
okay, now you've learnt me
Okay,
more.
probably-
Come for my second child
Maybe
or come for
on
my.
the third, we can say.
I want to see a consensus because you are
Let's
like.
do 50-50.
That means if you say from even
If
the,
I see that the way she tried the first and second, you get, then let's do 50-50 on the third. That's if there's going to be a third.
Mr. Elsie, please make a remark. I'm listening to you.
You know, there has to be a solution. You know, this thing, because we want to avoid anything that will bring about issues in the marriage, and because we want, you know, marriages to be able to last.
Yes.
You know,
To stay activated.
yes. So there's every reason for us to find solutions and bring about, you know, recommendations, so that viewers will also learn, you know, one or two
things, yeah.
from this discussion, so that it not be one-sided. You know, so in a marriage, just like I mentioned in the beginning, there is need for mutual understanding.
Yeah.
And then there is need for that recognition of who is the head of the family. Also, there is the place for respect and honor for the
Husband. Yeah.
All of these, if strictly adhered to, will bring about a balance and peace in the home. So it is very, very important and necessary for us to look at this as factors that will help us to cause a long-lasting relationship, you know, in the marriage, so that there will be no resentment, there will be no bitterness, and then there will be peace all the time. So it's very important for us to note this and recognize the place of the husband as the head of the home, first of all, and then the place of respect and honor of the husband, so that our mindset and orientation will help us in dealing
With things like this.
Things like this. That you not say, okay, if my husband, my mother doesn't come,
Then there's nobody comes. Is that I want to get to that. Is that where you stand? If your man now says, okay, whatever happens, this is what I want, are you going to stand by his decision? Even if that is not what you want, are you going to respect and say, because of me being your wife? But if your husband says, I want my mother to come, that means you cannot respect your husband.
The two of them won't come.
No.
If my mom can't come, then she can't come.
So you cannot respect your husband. That's what you're
His
saying.
mom is going to come visit. My own mom will also come visit.
That's what I'm saying. If your husband now says, as the head of the house, this is what I want, are you going to listen? Are you going to be respectful? Are you going to follow his authority?
I will listen to him. But you see that his mom coming for the OMUGWO, it won't be possible.
Okay, so that means you're not listening to him in that place. And see, that is where the discord comes in. All right, viewers. It's still the Activator Game show where we are on this OMUGWO issue, and we are not seeming to have. I mean, there is no way she's agreeing with us at this point in time that, you know, anything could happen. I mean, it has to be. It's your way or the highway. So I just want to know in the comment section, please, tell us what you think about this. As a man, as a woman, who do you think should, come for the OMUGWO to take care of the baby and, do all those things? And also, do you agree with the transactional nature of it where you have to have a list? Just let's know your comment below, please, because this issue is something that is look at how heated it is right here, and I can tell you a lot of homes are going through these simple things like this. So even when you are dating, these are questions you need to ask yourself. These are questions you should throw so that you will know from the beginning. You didn't ask these questions, and when that time comes, or the man says, for what? This is my house. This is my house. I married you. You are bearing my last name. What I say is what will happen. Yes, I understand that your mom, but my mother has a right as well. And you say, no, this is my culture. So whose culture are you following? Please, viewers, I want your comments on the session because we need this is ongoing. I mean, for me as a Nigerian, I think it's been imbibed in us that most times, yes, we agree, the lady's mother wants to come around because they understand. I'm not disputing that fact. I mean, it's okay. What I'm saying also is we cannot neglect the love that men also have for their mothers, and I think maybe there should be a consensus. But it's left to you people to let us know why, and maybe the majority of your views will let us know how we conclude on this. I want to thank you guys so very much for being a part of this program. The Activator Game Show is all about sustainability of love. And while we do the regular Pop Your Balloon show, while we do our matchmaking on TikTok, we don't want to end it there. We want to sit down sometimes and teach our followers. They learn about how to sustain a relationship. That's why we have our slogan as Love Activated Stays Activated. So viewers, thank you so much for listening to us. My guests, I thank you so much. I hope to see you again, and especially you. I enjoyed, your conversation, the fireworks and all that. It's the Activator Game Show, and it's still your not so favorite host, Don Karlotti, Mr. Activator, Initiator, Investor, the common denominator, signing out.